Guys, you're gonna have to forgive me for this one. So I had to improvise a place to record today. So I'm recording from my living room because I got kicked out of the room I was recording in. I was recording in one of the amenity rooms. Nobody actually used the amenity room, but apparently this apartment doesn't want you like recording in those rooms or photographing. Apparently we're not allowed to photograph anywhere in the amenity spaces. I've gotten into a fight with them before because when my friends came to visit, I threw like an event or a party, and I was taking photos of my friends. You can actually see them on my Instagram page. And the security guy came, and we kind of had a fight back and forth. And I told them, no, I'm not going to stop taking photos. And they sent me a long email the next week. I kind of don't want to be in trouble with them. So when they said, hey, you can't film me in here, although it doesn't make any sense to me because it was just me and myself in there recording videos kind of like this. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. So I'm now in my living room. I'm trying to make it work. Because I got to tell you guys what I learned today, right? So today was a special day for me. I'll just get into it. It's the first time I have, shot a wedding. So today I did a marriage ceremony. So I met them in the morning at the court, at the registration center where you sign the document, where you sign your marriage certificate, and then they do a ceremony there in a room, and it's like they have a podium and stuff. It was pretty interesting. And then we went to the court, and at the court, outside the court building, that's when we took some of the other photos. Very amazing. The photos came out gorgeous. I'm just so proud of myself. This was my first wedding, and it went very well. It went very well, but it almost went really badly because, guys, this is an insane story, and it's part of my learning today. So I usually go with 2 memory cards, right, to every shoot. And same applies to this shoot that I did today. And then, so as I was shooting, one of my memory cards got full, so I tried to switch to the other memory card, and then the other memory card wasn't working. So I tried to make it work, and I was like, you know what, it's fine. I'm just gonna delete some of the stuff in the first memory card that I was just using, and then so that I have more space, because it was like, it also had other things from other shoots. So I selected all the photos I wanted to delete. It looked fine. I deleted all those photos, and then now I deleted about almost 2,000 photos. And then I used that memory card, and everything was great. And then I got home, I was super excited. Now I'm importing the photos, and then I can't find the photos from the first half of the thing. So all the signing, the ceremony, I can't find a single photo. And now I'm freaking out. I take the other memory card, it has nothing. And I'm like, oh my God. When I deleted those photos, I realized I'd also deleted the first ceremony photos. So I just lost my mind, guys. I just lost my mind, and I didn't know what to do. And then I remembered a conversation I had with another photographer at VulCon last week, because I shot at VulCon, which is a conference that my church throws every year. Big conference, 7,000 people. I was shooting there. And then one of my, the people I was working with from the church said, when you delete your photos, they're never really deleted. When you delete using your iPhone. So that's what gave me the idea to download this software. So I downloaded this software called Disk Drill. I had to pay $90 to use that software. And then it scanned the memory card and then found the lost files. But as I was clicking through the images, most of them were already really corrupted. But I was actually able to save 200 images out of like maybe 400 that I deleted. And then from the 200, I was able to get some of the ceremony pictures, some of the signing pictures. So I'm kind of like in a good place now. Some of them are kind of corrupted, but I think I can put my art eyesight on and sort of edit them to look as if it was intentional. But man, it's what a day. So I learned today to continue having at least 2 memory cards, but before every shoot, especially a big shoot like this, I'm gonna completely format all the memory cards. I cannot go on a shoot with a memory card that's half full or whatever, because you just want creative freedom. You want to be able to shoot freely, but also if you have to, you don't want to have to delete mid-shoot. Never delete mid-shoot. Never mix photographs from one shoot with another shoot. That's the biggest lesson I learned today. And I also just learned, that I love photographing people during weddings. I don't know if I would necessarily be a wedding photographer, because it's very stressful. But I think I do love capturing the emotion, capturing the energy, putting people in different positions to create the shot. It's just such an empowering and exciting event to do. And the value proposition is so easy to support, because they want the photos, right? It's a big moment for them. So it's just so fun. Also, because I love servicing people. I love being there for people. I love being that friend, And I feel like weddings are such a powerful way to be there for people, and especially if you're there in the capacity of a person who's capturing the moment. You have so much control and power, and an ability to really service people and serve people in an amazing way. And I feel like that excites me a lot. So I had a lot of fun today. I had a lot of fun. I had so much fun, probably more fun than the guys I was taking photos of. I didn't want to leave. I was just having a blast. I was putting them in all sorts of positions, taking some gorgeous photos, marvelous photos. Probably my favorite photo shoot so far. So that's one thing I learned today, how to do that. I learned how to have fun with it. I also just learned, ChatGPT a couple moments ago was making fun of me. So I had this prompt idea that I saw on Instagram to ask ChatGPT, given what it knows about you, what it can roast you about. And then it was roasting me about how I overanalyze situations. I usually know what I want and usually have good instincts and intuition, but then I spend so much time trying to support my intuition. ChatGPT was saying most of the time I go to ChatGPT and say, hey, should I do this? And then I spend the next 2 hours giving ChatGPT all the reasons why I should go ahead and do that thing. So when I look back into my life, ChatGPT was saying you process externally, verbally, and in journaling and in expressing yourself. And I realized that to be true. Most of the time I usually know what I want, but then I hold back and end up confusing myself and other people. So I'm grateful for that, because that's another thing that I learned, just that reflection. So I'm going to continue diving deeper on that and just allowing myself to trust myself. Allowing myself to trust myself is going to be a big thing for my learning journey this year. Yeah, I'm just having fun, man. I had that shoot today. It went very well. So tomorrow I'll be out and about trying to get a shoot. And also tomorrow I'm going to do a fashion shoot with this girl from church that does a lot of fashion and stuff. She's very connected in the fashion world. So we're going to, bring her idea to life and that. I'll tell you guys how it goes tomorrow. Anyway, I'm so tired, guys. I really just had to make this video and tell you guys about what I learned today and what I'm learning. But the journey continues. Tomorrow is day 7. Tomorrow is day 6. Is it day 6 or day 7? Oh, today was day 6. I'm not sure. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for supporting this channel. I know most of you are watching incognito, and that's okay. Soon this channel will continue to grow, and I want you guys to be part of it. So if you can subscribe, please subscribe, and let's be friends. Yeah, let me know who's watching. Have a good one, you guys. See you in the next one.